Hello everyone, my name is Lucy from class 5A. Thank you for being here today. I'm very happy to see you all again. Last year, I failed in this presentation competition. I was nervous. I didn't perform well. I felt disappointed. But this year, I come back. I decided to try again. So today I would like to talk about fail, learn and try again. The courage to keep going. There is an idiom saying failure is a stepping stone to success. Have you ever failed a test, lost a game, forgotten your role in a performance? Yes, I believe we all have. Nobody likes to fail. It can make us feel sad, embarrassed or even frustrated. Sometimes we want to give up. But what if failure is not the end? What if it is just a new beginning? Let me tell you my story. When I first learned how to swim, I was very afraid of water. I remembered the time when my friend asked me to play in the pool. My friend jumped in and the water splashed on my face. That was the moment I thought swimming was terrible. I didn't like water getting onto my face. Soon, my dad asked me to learn how to swim. The coach taught me how to float. But as soon as the water got onto my face, I panicked. I kept holding on to the side of the pool and didn't want to let go. At that time, I felt like quitting. But the coach and my dad encouraged me to try again. Slowly, I practiced little by little. After many tries, I could finally float and swim. Many people may know the Harry Potter stories by J.K. Rowling, but before she became famous, she was rejected by many publishers. She didn't give up, and today, her books are loved all over the world. Another example is Thomas Edison. He tried more than 1,000 times to invent the light bulb. 1,000 times. Many people would give up after 10 times, but he didn't. When someone asked him about his failures, he said, "I have not failed. I have just found 1,000 ways that won't work." Because he kept trying, today we have light bulbs in our homes. And I suppose that is not the only time Edison failed and tried again, because his story began when he was a child. One day, Thomas Alva Edison came home holding a small piece of paper. He handed it to his mother and said, "My teacher gave this paper to me and told me to only give it to your mother." His mother took the letter and began to read it. Her eyes slowly filled with tears, but she smiled and read the letter out loud to her child. "Your son is a genius. The school is too small for him and it doesn't have enough good teachers to train him. Please teach him yourself." Many years passed, and after Edison's mother had died, Thomas Edison had become one of the greatest inventors of the century. One day, he was going through an old closet, looking through forgotten memories. Then suddenly, he found a folded letter. It was the same letter his teacher had given him. He slowly opened it. The letter actually said, "Your son is mentally ill. We cannot let him attend our school anymore. He is expelled." Edison stood there silently reading the letters, his eyes filled with tears. Later that night, Thomas Edison wrote in his diary, "Thomas Alva Edison was a mentally ill child, whose mother turned him into the genius of the century." As you can see, a genius can come from trying again and again, not just from being born talented. So, what can we learn from these stories? First, failure isn't something to be ashamed of. It is a chance to learn. Second, courage doesn't mean you're never afraid. Courage means you try again, even if you're afraid. It takes bravery to stand up after falling down. And before failure, we must be brave enough to start. My father once told me, for someone shy and introverted like you don't need to win first prize to be successful. You don't need to reach national or international level. The moment you dare to join the competition, that is already success. Because success is different for everyone. For some people, success is winning, but for others, success is simply trying, improving, and not giving up. Thank you for listening.